What's up, everybody? It's me, Jesse, back again for another review. This time we're looking at from the Generation line in Drift. Now, as you can see, Drift here is a drifting car of some sort. And I gotta say, it looks pretty nice. I mean, it's white, it's got some blue, some red. I really like the whole kanji sign. I think that's kanji, I'm not sure. I think that's supposed to say Drift. I'm not sure. I think that's what it is, but if anyone knows, you can correct me. It's cool. And he just looks cool. I mean, he rolls really nice, and nothing else I could say. I mean, he can drift. Oh, look what I did. Look at that. He can actually, yeah, look at that. So, yeah, he's got the spoiler. You know, he's mainly white, but still, you know, it looks nice. It looks really cool. I mean, it's got some thick-looking tires with the nice-looking rims. Nice and silver, and overall looks nice. If you look underneath, you see his sword, and you kind of see some robot parts, but that's okay. The sword doesn't hinder doesn't hinder the driving, you know, the rolling around and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. And again, vehicle mode, so cool. To transform Drift here, I'm actually going to attempt to do this without removing the sword. So what you gotta do is basically just start separating panels out. If I can do that, okay, there we go. Alright, just start moving stuff out like that. That's so cool. Move these panels up, like so. Alright. Separate these. Take this whole top portion, just start rotating it out like so. Separate these like so. Alright, and just take this part and just kind of close it in like so. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, next thing, kind of lower these bit. Fold the windshield, well, windshields, fold the windows down like so. Rotate the arms like this. Bring them down, excuse me, like this. Come on, get down. Alright, fold these up. Alright, pretty much have them like this, like this, like this. Alright, just close that, snap it into place, and here we have, ladies and gentlemen, Drift in his stand, in his robot mode. Alright, let's just take a closer look at Drift here, and you can see his head sculpt kind of plain, nothing really to it, but the detail on him, it does look nice. As well, if we go over here, the arms look pretty cool. Got his chest, and then his crotchal area, and then his legs. His legs are very, very Gundam-esque, if you know what I mean. Alright, you can see the side doors become like a skirt sheath thing for his two smaller blades, and just looks really, really nice. And you can see in the back, there's his giant ass broad sword of badassery. And overall, just the way he looks really cool. I mean, again, not much paint on him in terms of the robot mode, whatever's red. But there is some nice nice molding detail in here, especially in the legs and whatnot. Looks really, really cool. The arms a bit, but overall, the look of him is pretty cool. Articulation for Drift here. His head does not do that. He can look up like so, which is pretty cool. Now look down a bit and look left to right. His arms can go all the way around. You could go inward like that a bit, and a bit not really inward, not really like that, but what can you do? His arms, he's got elbow joint twist right here, and he could do in this type of, again, due to more of a transformation purposes, but still very nice. Alright, and his arm, well, his hand, he could go in and out like so. And since his ball joint can turn all the way around. Cool. Yep. Alright, he's got no waist articulation. Kind of wish he did, but that's cool. His legs can go forward and back, in and out a bit. Bend at the bend at the knee, twist the top of the leg, and that's pretty much it for him. I mean, you can move this also, but that's again transformation purposes and what have you. Yeah, we all know. And one of the main reasons why people dig this guy is because not only does he look cool, he does come with some pretty awesome accessories, being not one, not two, but 3 swords. He's got swords there and a giant ass sword on the back, as you have seen. So basically he can take the swords, you unsheath them. These more tinier blades, but he can put them in like so, and he could just like cut a brother up like nobody's business. Look at that. He's like, wah, 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 wah. That's cool. But as I put these back in, he also has the big sword, and I am going to show you that right now. So he could basically, he could do this style. He can actually just, since the sword is kind of a rubbery type of plastic, you can actually fit his hand in it like he's about to unsheath it from the back and just go. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna do that. There you go. See? Oh my god, you heard a weird shriek from me. That was weird. But yes, he can unsheath it if you're very careful. But again, it's a kind of a rubbery type plastic. It kind of warps a bit, but it's not as bad as the bludgeon toy. And again, the sword, broadsword, look at that. Nice detailing on that. Look at that. Got these nice symbols right there. They don't look Cybertronian, they look, you know, Asian, but I don't know, I wouldn't know. Probably making people upset at me for some reason. But yeah, he can either hold it one way, you know, hold it with one, or just hold it with 2 hands, baby. So yeah, he could be like, don't mess with me. I got a big ass sword, baby. You want some me? You want some? So once again, Drift. What's Drift? Drift is a very cool looking figure. He's a very cool looking toy. I mean, Robot Mode itself, it just looks really cool. He's got the whole samurai-esque thing going on with the way he looks and the way he's built. The swords are pretty awesome. Vehicle mode is pretty cool. I do dig those type of cars, so it's really nice. Transformation, a bit interesting, but it's still fun to do. And yeah, I definitely recommend this guy. Not many people like the character himself, but I dig him. He does, as of this review, issue 2 of the Transformers Drift comic is out. So if you want to check those out, those are pretty interesting. It's pretty much his backstory, because he was a Decepticon, then he went to the Autobots, and the comics that are out kind of tell his story, his background of as a Decepticon, and what changed him into a Autobot, what changed him to go to do the Autobot things. So again, very cool figure. If you haven't gotten him already, pick it up. So until next time, guys, I am Jay Asante with Generations Drift, and I will talk to you all later. Whoa!